Hello and welcome back to Storytime Gamer. We're going to continue playing Baldur's Gate 3. Such an awesome, epic game. Last episode we met some harpies. And I didn't do that the first time I played this. I still haven't beaten my first playthrough. I'm just starting Act 3, which to me took 56 hours to get to. If that gives you any idea how in-depth this game and how awesome this game is, I mean, it's just...
Cursed to put my hands
I'm not tired of it yet. I'm so excited to do this, and I'm going to be playing it again. At the time of this recording, I should be already playing a third run through, I guess, with my girlfriend on the PlayStation 5 co-op. But anyway, we're here to talk to these druids.
We will imprison the thief under guard of my...
No.
Please.
Yeah, there's a vicious viper.
I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Well, we are very dark. In case you don't know, I'm doing the Dark Urge character. It's very interesting so far. So I imagine it's like a Dark Passenger. But to me, if I'm having to kill people or something, I have no idea. I have some inkling about it. But, you know, Dark Passenger from Dexter. If I'm all bloodlust, I really don't want to be out of pure chaos. I don't need to give myself away as a maniac, in my opinion. Maybe later on in my playthrough I'll go totally crazy, but we'll find out. Let's see here. And I bet if, let's see, your mind wants the snake to kill the child, but your heart doesn't snap out of it. Okay.
Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
I bet if I could speak to animals, I'd be able to hear what that snake said a second ago. Don't druids cherish harmony? Jailing a girl disrupts nature's balance. Persuasion? I don't have good charisma on this build. I had a bard paladin beforehand. But I'm trying to do something different. I don't want to detect thoughts. Let's do the nature approach here. Oh gosh. Come on, rolls. I've got plenty of inspiration if this just... Oh, yes!
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words.
I'm also not using chromatic dice.
Sifisif, Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Yee. Oh, exclamation points. Gale is so chatty. I don't remember him being this chatty.
What's up for discussion?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Alright, turning to other matters.
There's no story.
That's about
None
the
that you're
artifact.
entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay. My memories are all gone. Is your tadpole playing tricks on yours?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
If you're not
Thank
comfortable.
you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
I'm not aiming to get everyone's
That woman has
approval,
more
honestly.
venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Sounds like you have something to confess.
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, or the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
Only if you knew about the dark urge. What am I doing down here? Speak to Kaga.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
No. A little over the top, maybe. Well, a monster with threat, you're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required. Honestly, I was just wanting to see what would happen.
Ah. You don't see a monster. You just look at me through one's eyes. You are like the devils. Where they tread, chaos follows.
Maybe.
No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Oi. Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay, then. What's in the wicker chest? Magic of the Weave. A destruction. That's fine. I'm okay with that reading that. Druid's Chambers. Wait.
I don't want blood on my hands. We have the right to defend our home.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
We're gonna wait patiently. Excuse me, I'll just be kind of a dick.
God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
Res medicat.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for
You
Nettie.
found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Hello. It's magical. Ooh, there's a dead body here.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Huh.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
I don't like the look of that.
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'm interested in the procedure, actually. Please, go ahead.
Because we all have it.
Let's see what we can do.
All right, let's see what we can do. Thank you. I'll take anything that can help. What's that plan? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
Don't tell me she's going to try to jam that in my eye.
But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Let's do that.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison.
Ooh.
Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Or I'll use it against my enemies. I thought you'd cure me. What about that branch?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you.
Oh, no.
I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Yeah, sure, I'll promise you. I swear. All right. All right, hand it over.
Swear it.
Oh, gosh.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on.
Who keeps walking in and out?
Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news.
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So, go and get him?
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
That sounds good. All right, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Right. Okay, sweet.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wait. Find a cure. So here's your journal, and I'm sorry, I haven't clicked on a lot of these things, so these are little quests completed. So here are our companions. Gale told us he needed to consume the weave from powerful magical items, or a great catastrophe would occur. While he does not need them yet, it is best to be prepared. You should keep any suitable items close at hand. Pale Elf Asterion. We met a strange elf who had been infested with a parasite. He was hostile at first, but agreed to join us when he learned we were infected too. So you go here and you can kind of keep up with what everyone's personal storylines are. And they're pretty good. And if you've been watching and then we're all kind of on the same page, you saved a child named Arabella from being killed by a snake. We just did that. She immediately ran to her parents. We should speak to them. Yep. Donnie disappeared somewhere, so we need to talk to that. We could save the goblin, because they could help us get into the camp, but I think since I'm drow, I shouldn't need any help getting in there, because they'll think that I'm one of them. Gaga wants us to make the tieflings leave. The urge. You really can't help, you can't... Okay, special... Yes, special, aren't you? Shh, don't fight it. You know what you need to do. Take up the knife, do what you do best. Easy as breathing, you'll feel better after. Really can't help it, can you? These vile things you do. Don't wonder why you're doing them. You must really have been an awful person before the crash. Perhaps it's better that you forget about it. But you want to know, don't you? Yeah? Find Zorro. So we could get... If we get, Mazel in our group, we can find this person and talk to them. We need to rescue the druid Halsin. They're at the goblin camp. So that's kind of the next big thing we're going to go after. However...
There is work to do.
Who's got the necklace? Where is it? Give that to Gale. I'm going to take this ring. Gale.
Charmed, I'm sure.
We're going to speak to the dead and ask this drow some questions.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Scouting. Found druids.
Okay. Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Oh gosh. Do I have to reform the question another way? Where you abducted my mind flayers? Where did you... Yeah, where did you start?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
Moonrise Towers. Okay. Were you abducted by mind flayers? Nah, who killed you?
Druid. Bear.
Oi.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Mm-hmm. It's fitting that he's our necromancer and he can ask those questions. So that's cool.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie.
With haste.
Let's look at that. Let's see. Whoa, consume. Let's examine. Hanging suspension in the murky slime, the living tadpole looks like some hideous cousin of the slug, only gorged and slugly. What happens if I consume it?
The parasite is stubborn. It refuses both to leave or to allow itself to be used as you desire.
Okay. Alright. Oop. So there's a lot of talking to still be had in here, and I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to go to the roadside cliffs, and I'm going to continue on, because there's one more member. Ooh, did I mean to go all the way back here? What's here? Find Zoro, free Zaza. Let's go to Emma Grove. And we're gonna head north. There's another companion I want to try to get into our group before we go any further.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
The feast, huh?
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Let's have a look.
Ooh, let's just get Astarion to pick that up. Perfect.
All right. What now? Moving ahead.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Ooh, how do I get up there? Oh. If everyone can't jump up here, y'all can just wait. Okay. Let's just group our guys together. Oh, there's something to pick
Wish
up.
I had a bag of holding.
Yeah, you do have a bag of holding in your bag. Let's see. Ew, there's some guts up here. Whoa. What happened? What? Where'd he come from?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion?
The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
Oh, you're familiar with my work. Please. Pleasure. Story. Am I...
I'm rather the admirer of the sanguine arts. Even if I wasn't quite born under a killing moon myself. Shall we withdraw?
Maybe he knows something about my past.
Discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
What? Where's the rest of my party?
There. Middle of somewhere.
What happens when I reach for my weapon?
Tut. No need for that crude cutlery of yours. As you can see, I'm amply provisioned. This is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed.
That looks good.
Lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Ignore him and fill your plate? Okay.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
Timeshares. Oh. Yep. Timeshares.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Level your weapon in the creature. What makes you think I need saving? Why would you help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. 1 skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
That's a cool painting. I'd do anything to get rid of the tadpole.
Oh, that's disappointing. I prefer it when my clients put up a fight. Only to realize victory was never an option. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
And if I don't want to make the deal, how would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Oi! Oh, I got some food out of it. Oh man. Is there anything? There's a heavy chest.
Something good here. I hope.
Oh yeah. Wait, what was that potion I picked up? Mind reading. Let's pick up that barrel. We could use that again to throw at our adversaries. That came very handy. Rope. You would think you'd have the rope for some need of getting and exploring areas. Ah, silver pendant. That's something that Gale can consume. Let's get that.
Necklace has a half a sigil. Why would... What's that?
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Oh. This is different. I didn't catch this last time. I explored this area. Oh, good.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
Let's see how good I do. Oh. Almost. I'm gonna do a inspiration, see if I can get a high roll. Perfect.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Ooh, I could throw this maybe? That'd be kind of cool. And there's something about a Harper's mark on this? Oh yeah, on the back. Interesting. Huh. So many goodies up here. Alright, let's go back and join our compatriots. I wonder if they'll have anything to say about, Raphael there.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far. If we don't know what we're walking into, that bridge will collapse under us. The devil has a plan. He's playing with us.
I'd agree with you.
He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Someone that liked to play with people.
Someone I
like
used
them
to know.
Don't play games unless they know they can win.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary mind flayer parasite. Who tampered with it and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Agreed.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too.
True.
Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
He's a devil. We shouldn't trust him. Simple as that.
No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all.
Jeez.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When
Indeed.
actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Perhaps you didn't. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Mm-hmm. So what I love about the characters in this game is everybody is very flawed, and you can easily love and easily hate each character, even if you start kind of warming up to them.
You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
And so it's so interesting to see what they do, and you can be like, man, that was so snippy, but if you start kind of like trying to be their companion, they'll be a little bit nicer.
It looks healthy, but...
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back.
Are you sure?
Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Yes, we'll get meat out of it. Let's take a look. It's in a boar. Reading boars. Oh yeah.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
It could be deader. Bacon. These marks are strange. Do you recognize them? You know something about this, don't you? Ooh. I want to try this. Oh, okay. There's my thing. I'm glad I grabbed that. I need to do more charisma checks.
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Okay. Be say-so. Mugwort. Rogue's morsel. More mugwort. And we're having an autosave.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Let's do the medicine. Nice. If you want, you can click so you don't have to have everything kind of pop up.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him
An
deep.
owlbear.
If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold his
Your
stare.
minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Dead. Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Why are you out here? When it's dangerous, you could find the beast and avenge. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. New quest. Go after the
spoke
Albert.
of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sansa. Curious.
Very curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire. This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Embrace the desire to commune with the tadpole. Embrace the desire to commune with the tadpole. Will it to break free? It could guide you. Free the tadpole. Oh, wow. Oh, nummy num. Well. Just put it in my pocket. Don't mind it. And we could speak to him with the Speak to the Dead if we wanted to. Oh. Another mind flayer parasite. Is that the same one? Latest. Yeah. Because I got that one earlier, so we have this one. Can I...
The parasite is stubborn. It refuses both to leave or to allow itself to be used as you desire.
Okay. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching Storytime Gamer. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Catch you on the next episode. Thank you.